Alright, a time for a Rammus game. This will be a beginner's guide to Rammus, facing, well, relatively low elo people at this point. These are gold players, pretty much, so, you know, you guys are aware. I'll show you how to play this champion, try to explain everything in as much detail as I can. And yeah, I'll be facing a Nunu here, which isn't necessarily an amazing matchup for me, because he doesn't really auto-attack me that much, so I'm not going to get the most value out of it. But it's also not a bad matchup for me because he doesn't really get to do anything against me in the first place. He does have Dark Harvest, which might mean he goes like AP Squish, which would be slightly better for me, I guess, than Tank. But yeah. For the rest, though, we're looking at like auto-attack based champions slash like physical damage champions. So those are the ideal conditions for him, as things that auto-attack you a lot. To be able to reflect a bunch of damage with your like W and stuff like that. That is what you want to see. So this is, in that regard, a perfect game for Rammus. I would always try to pick Rammus as a counter pick more so. Like, unless you want to like main him or one-trick him, obviously that'd be a different story. But in most cases, try to pick him against a bunch of auto-attack based stuff or a bunch of like physical damage enemy teams. Really, that's all you want to do. When it comes to your skills here, if you want to like if you E and then W, your E gets extended throughout the entire W duration. So you should always try to taunt first and then W. That way the attack speed gained from E is going to persist longer, which speeds up your clear, obviously. So that'll be a good thing to do. I'm not going to use my skills again here because I could just hit this down and it should be fine. Your W just gives you an increase in stats, and yeah, it gives you the reflect damage as well. I mean, the increase in like armor and stuff is very, very good. If they then hit you, they take a bunch of damage. Your pet also skills with like resistances as well. So if in your W, your pet does 38 damage. Outside of your W, your pet does 24 damage, as you can see. So that is quite a big difference. Take my Q now, go for all of the abilities. Okay, Boltman died quite fast. E into the W, which I believe I may have taunted a small one there, but that's fine. My attack speed here, as you can see, still persists though, which is the most important thing. So that's like really it for Rammus' kit. It's very, very straightforward, very simple kit. Here again, we just E and then W instantly, get the reflect damage going. My intention here is just go for a full clear, nice and consistent. But might go for like an earlier gank on top, and I could go after red buff here. It looks pretty doable actually. I'll persist with what I intended and just go finish the full clear. After that, we'll look for stuff. Because just doing a full clear is just a very, very consistent thing to do anyway. Rammus is definitely not too slow at it. He's also not the fastest, but he's not slow at all. Okay, he's playing pretty aggressive. I wonder if Kill's gonna stick around. Probably gonna pop the potion and stick around, I would imagine. Okay, that's not bad. So we're gonna put the initial points in Q. 3 points in Q is what I want to do, because it lowers my Q cooldown to the point where it'll be good. Yeah, that's good enough for me. We're going. And taunt into W. Beautiful. Very good kill. That's what we like to see. Nunu is over there. He probably took the scuttle, I would imagine. Even if he didn't. My Gromp will respawn on about 4 minutes 20-ish, so I need to reset right now. Get my Bami Cinder on the first back, which is beautiful with the assist. It's doable. Full clear assist gets you a Bami Cinder pretty much. I have to wait like a 10 gold for it, but that's fine. This is like the ideal first back you can go for as Bami Cinder. For the clear speed. So that is what we will be doing. And then we're just going to move out of base. As you can see, my Gromp is now respawning, so we're kind of trying to catch that respawn timer. And just keep nice consistent pacing in our camps. It seems my Lucian has already died twice. That is relatively brutal. Fair play, mate. Okay, good. One thing I want you to know about Rammus' Q, which is a lot of people's confusion. The movement speed does not scale with the points put into it. The points put into it only give you the slow increase, the damage, and the cooldown. But that doesn't mean anything. Compared, like, the movement speed is the biggest factor why you want to use it. And in this case, it doesn't, like, the movement speed of this skill scales with levels. So we're purely putting a couple of extra points into it. So it's not a 16-second base cooldown, but it goes down by quite a bit for 2 points. And after that, we can max out the E first, pretty much, for an extra increase in taunt duration, which is going to be much better for the overall kill pressure on the enemies. Q between camps as much as possible to give yourself as much movement speed as you can. And as much camp mobility as possible, and an E taunt, the big one. I'm gonna finish this, hit level 5, and after this we could look for the Void Grubs. And that's the other point in Q, and now we're just gonna leave the Q as it is, and we're gonna max E first and then W second. Pretty much. Because we do not need more than that, more than this for this. Okay, we're gonna hit that and just drag it back first a little bit. Okay, and then we just EW. Just reflect back to them, which is fine. I have 2 smites. I'm gonna smite the first one here, and I'm gonna smite the last one probably. Nunu was also like relatively, like bot lane relatively recently, so I don't think he's gonna be here, but I can just get these void grubs real quick. After this, I'll go for kill quickly, and it should be good. I'm gonna have to smite this and move, so what my best move is gonna be most likely is just gonna drag it out to here. You have got to be kidding me, Pat. Need to ping enough so my Yorick is an AFK, hopefully. Run into the kill. Taunt W. Walk with him. I've Ghost activated. Pray to the heavens that my Yorick doesn't do nothing. Perfect. Good. That last step is extremely important. Kill flash ult use though. It's good. He just gets to push the wave. Should be no problem. I think Kill probably already teleported as well. But this is good. I wanted to try to smite the Void Grubs and instantly try to move. Like have the biggest distance possible. Because obviously the moment I kill those Void Grubs, Kill is going to know that. And I want to be there as fast as possible. That's also why I like ghosted and stuff like that. But that's good though. That is what we like to see. Pick up the R here. Rammus R is really just an escape, honestly. Because you want to go in and like Rammus R doesn't really do anything anymore these days, unfortunately. So I just mostly use it to, well, get out of a situation more than to get into a situation. Sometimes I'd use it to get into a situation as well. Does not look like I get the contested dragon here because their bot lane is already moving. My bot lane is completely in base. I have nothing to do with this. Oh, he's not even doing dragon. He's just doing the scuttle. Okay. Our ult, he starts dragon now. Relatively high, I would imagine. Can I, like... Can I do this? Sweep trinket? Getting to outsmite a Rammus is not going to be possible, so I'm just going to have to be, like, relatively patient, I suppose. He's going to probably try to stun me. Ah, let's go for the Nunu, I guess. No, he got it, sadly. God damn it. Unlucky. Just gonna R for a little bit of damage output. CC him, taunt him, walk backwards, pop my potion because I still have it. It's very, very, very difficult to outsmite a Nunu, so I wasn't expecting to be able to do it. I was just gonna try. I could go in there, try to focus the Nunu. Hopefully he dies before anything happens, but you know, in any case, it is fine. We got kills out of it. Outsmiting a Nunu is the most unrealistic thing ever on Rammus. Like the only champions that can really outsmite a Nunu realistically is like Evelyn, sorry, with her R and her like insane damage. Apart from that, it's not really gonna happen now, is it? So it's fine, you know. We got the kills, we got what we wanted out of it. We can tank in the W quite effectively because it gives a tremendous amount of resistances here, as you see. So I mean, most of their team is physical damage. I don't have to worry about things too much. Not too bad for me. I'm really low HP here and my camps are all respawning. I can't go bot lane based on my HP. Like, my HP is too low for this. I'm not risking that. Plus, my entire jungle is up, so I would rather do that instead. Alright, let's go. I'm not risking it. I'm simply not risking it. For me right now, like, if I go bot lane here as well, you have to remember, if this Nunu plays any type of, like, smart, he just takes my entire top side and I'd lose way more. For me right now, the consistency of this is worth everything. Max E. Taunt duration is important for kill pressure. Wait with using E until your W is up so you can extend the duration of it. Get the attack speed increase. I have 4 out of 7 KP, which is good. For me, not getting the kill is perfectly acceptable. Like, I don't need the kills. I'd honestly rather have my team get them, which they are currently. So that's fine with me. Because as a tank, your items are relatively cheap. And you're not as reliant on, like, the more expensive items. Like, Trinity Force is very expensive. And you don't really have to build those as much on Rammus. So your items are cheaper. So the gold income going to your team is not bad for you whatsoever, if you know what I mean. It's gonna be a bit iffy. See if I can prevent this from happening. I couldn't. I mean, I guess I could have ulted. I trolled. I should have ulted into that and cancelled him sooner. That was on me. I was trying to do it with Q, and I thought it would be doable with Q, but it simply wasn't, because the slow on that was way too colossal, and I disrespected that. So in that situation, I should have ulted in to interrupt there. That's my bad. Wonder if Kill's gonna show up for this. I hope not, but I would want to do it. No, she showed up for it, man. Okay, fine. We ult out. That's very depressing, man. God, sucks. That really sucks, actually. Go for this guy, taunt him instantly, so this guy can't miss his abilities, and hopefully my vocals are damaged. Disrupt that! Am I going to die? We're running. Q for the movement speed. We are good. Holy moly. That's sad. Kill reacted to it, which probably means it's warded. Duckles is trying to overpressure for a kill that's never going to happen. Okay. He could have ran, definitely. Get the Thornmill. That's beautiful. Thornmill's the item I'd want to see here. Can I go for these Void Grubs? I might be able to. Please. Please, Yorick, please. I helped you so much. Just walk to the fucking Void Grubs. Thank you. Okay, bless. Just do him. It's fine. Just do him. It's fine. Why are you doing the scuttle, my guy? Like, that's my scuttle. I need this experience. So I'm just gonna... I might have to smite this as well if he doesn't want to give it to me. Screw you, actually, Yorick. Actually, screw you. I'm gonna have to do that because that's XP to me. A lot of XP to me. I helped him so much and he still doesn't want to give me anything. That's very annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have to pass up on this. My Yorick is completely trolling me. Gonna use ult to get away from it. It's fine. That's like about the worst possible thing that could happen there. Like, he could have just started the Void Grubs, we could have just taken him, and I could just get the Scuttle for XP, but he, like, forces me to smite the Scuttle instead for XP, and lose all the Void Grubs instead. Lovely. I've given him everything as well. Like, I've given him those kills, I've given him, like, a significant lead in lane, and he still doesn't respect me. That's something. Very unfortunate stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. For me, that Scuttle is worth more experience, because as a jungler, you simply get more experience out of the camps. Just like I would give him his farm, he should give me the jungle camps. It's simple. But hey, it is what it is. We just move on. We lose Void Grubs, is what it is. Nothing we can do. The kill prevented that from happening. Well played by the enemy team. Let's just call it that. We can finish this, finish the Gromp, and we might be able to gank bot lane after this. With Lucian showing up, this should be a pretty good gank angle. See if things are warded or not. Lucian should be relatively close. There's a dot here, so this is not actually actively warded, so that's beautiful. Move in. And we're just gonna go for anybody here, doesn't really matter. This wave is very annoying, though. That's one kill. Probably could have been 2 kills, but it's okay. Dragon's up. Is this guy gonna stick around? Most likely not the case, but we'll check anyway. Yeah, nothing happening. It's fine. Oh, hey, a Nunu. Taunt the Nunu. Instantly get rid of that thing. Hit him! What are you doing? Oh my god, come on, Lucian. Jesus Christ, man. I tanked the turret on purpose as well, and he just doesn't auto-attack. Fine. Sad. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I think that would have been a double kill for Lucian as well. All I had to do was like Q auto-attack and it's just over. Alright. Can't go Dragon here, obviously. Tristan has too much pressure. Yorick is pushing top lane calmly, though. That's an entire turret down, not too bad. I would imagine this Yorick is going to probably play for the Herald himself. Unfortunately, like, that would have been an easy double kill. All Lucian had to do was just actually commit to hitting it. I already took turret aggro to make sure that he could do it, but he didn't do it. Happens. It's the life of a tank sometimes, you know. You can set up the best you want, but if they don't follow, they don't follow. The sad part about... Oh, he's actually just straight up doing Dragon, okay. I did not clock that, I'm gonna be serious with you. My bad. Probably should have moved for this slightly faster. Oh, that's lovely. My bot lane needs to rotate right now. Either right now or it's just not gonna happen anymore. Ah, yep, thank you, bot lane. We're dead. They were too late. I was too late to start the dragon myself, though, so that's also on me. Yep. It's my bad, it's bot lane's bad. It's kind of our bad, I guess you could call it. Because in that situation, I should have clocked the dragon and was started by my Velcros much sooner. I didn't really think like it was gonna be a very viable dragon option, but apparently for like that long of a time, he got to hit it. But my bot lane just simply stuck bot lane for too long in that scenario, instead of like rotating towards it as well. Yorick indeed does go for the plan I thought he was gonna go for, so I guess that's fine. Nope, he lost the Rift Herald to Nunu. Oh man, that's brutal. This Nunu got actually like everything. Like, yeah. Winning a smite against Nunu is a good meme. That's also why I'm like more careful about doing objectives generally against Nunu, and why the dragon isn't really initially something I wanted to go for. Simply because like if he would show up, which is extremely likely, which obviously eventually happened, but there was a bigger delay than I was expecting. He's just gonna get the smite every time anyway. So killing the enemy jungler is like the big factor I want to go for, but that's not like really gonna happen in that scenario. That's why I didn't really go for the dragon, and I also didn't really clock the fact that he was doing dragon there. So yeah. I mean, my Yorick is very, very strong. Like, my ganks have paid off a lot on him. Like, I've given him a colossal lead. And he's working with it. So that's good, at least, I suppose. Against this team, like, she's building physical damage kill. Like, this is just a full-on armor build. If this kill would build more, like, AP damage, I would have to build the AP Sunfire here, most likely. But as you can see, that's really not the case. So I don't have to worry about magic resist as much at all. Just gonna stack armor. The physical damage, or like the physical damage version of this, is gonna be also more DPS. Just wait here for a second, it's fine. I could do this. Just need to be patient. They're gonna walk up to the turret here, obviously. Hop over the wave. Like to go for the taunt, but my Nami doesn't throw her skills whatsoever, which is extremely unfortunate. Gonna taunt this guy instead. Let them reflect damage on me then. It's one down. Yorick is pushing top. I'm just gonna put aggressive pressure on this Jhin, I suppose. I would have liked to see like the Nami actually use her exhaust and like use her skills more effectively, but she did not do such a thing, so you know. He can hit me, but he's really damaging himself because I have too much armor. I missed the cannon. That's kind of unfortunate. Gotta wait for my W cooldown. Also, Jhin is not like the most effective thing for me to dive, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. He gets his shots back, and then that's when we go in, so he can actually hit me. Perfect. Ah, Yorick just shoving. The split push menace. Alright, this is good though. I'll be leaving, because sticking around here for too long is not gonna be very good. Probably could have, actually. The enemy team is kind of dead anyway. Probably should have stuck around a little bit more. I should get the turret. I can't get the turret now. It's too late. Alright. I mean, Yorick's done pushing top, so he's gonna go bot lane now, right? Get the Sunfire here, and we're gonna go just for the Jug Show next. Gonna give me even more resistances. It's still gonna give me a little bit of resistance to magic resist from Jug Show here, which is what I'm going for, because it's gonna be good against Nunu. And still a bit against Kill as well. His Kill's gonna get like hybrid damage out of it as well. But for the most part, just having a large amount of armor, as you can see, is just very good here. Why is Yorick not just going bot lane now? Like, this is really troll. He's not just taking my camps instead. That's what you call ungrateful, I guess. He really should have just gone bot lane. Go for the bot push instead of going for a top push. It's not really going to accomplish him much. Let's go. Have to go for Tristana here. Taunt W. He's going to just end himself on me. An extra W now. Yeah, he got that. Fine. Ghost Q. Run at this Nunu at like large speed. W. EW. Good kill. My W is still active. I'm actually just gonna let him... I can't do anything there for that guy. Just gonna go for this then. Wait, did I cancel my Q there? Taunt him! Perfect, he should be dead. Good. I couldn't help him anymore. Like, my skills were on cooldown and stuff. Like, I could maybe interrupt Jhin, which is kind of what I was going for. W with taunts. Obviously, Jhin has to reload his shot, so that kind of sucks. He's one of the best AD carries against Rammus because he has limited his own auto attack, so he can't hit me consistently. for a large amount of reflect damage. For me, like, I'm also just trying to force a bunch of fights for the Yorick to just get a free split push off, which is clearly working. It is what it is. Get the red buff for the team here. It's gonna give the red buff to the Yorick. Yorick can probably get the blue buff for us. Lucian gets the blue buff for us, whatever. I mean, this is gonna be like a repeat situation of the last time. Like, we cannot do this against Nunu. Nunu will just come in and yoink this dragon for me most likely, but we'll see. Pulling it out of the pit doesn't do anything. Nunu doesn't have wall. Okay, now the plant respawns. That obviously makes it a different story. Pulling this plant, please. Thank you, Lucian. Good stuff, mate. That's what we like to see. No, 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 no. Hold. Okay, that's mine. Taunt him instantly. Good. He's hitting me in return. That's fine. Gonna go over. It's not a problem. I'll tank everything here. Make sure to walk forward the entire time. Just keep going. The turret doesn't do anything to me here anyway. I'll just tank it for a while. Not a problem. Good. Again, really trying to look to set things up for my team as much as possible. Trying to frontline, trying to create the openings for them to do anything they want. The life of a tank. Q. Move. Oh. That's fine. Pretty much game. I've won my top lane for him. Or, yeah, I've won his top lane for him and he pushed it through eventually, which was good. And yeah, now we're just reaping the rewards, I guess. He gets the split push, gets to do well. Force some other fights, win those fights too. Not too bad. That's a kill. We're maxing W now. We're like leaving the last Q points for last because 10-second cooldown on Q is good enough for me. This goes down to like 5 as you can see, but it's a bit like unnecessary. Don't need that. The other skills are more useful. There you go though. Reflect damage on this is only 1100 in this. Actually, that's healing reduced. We don't see the reflect damage anymore. Sad. 1200 damage from this would have gone Jacques Show into just more tank items, which would fit probably like a Randuin's in there, and then maybe an Abyssal Mask for a little bit of additional magic resist, something like that. Could have gone for that. But yeah, that is it for Rammus. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like button below, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, before we get into the second game of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you're enjoying the content, it would be much appreciated if you consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and maybe hitting the like button as well. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy game number 2. Alright. Time for a Rammus game. I will be playing against a Master Yi here, which is pretty much the perfect matchup for me. Like auto attack based champions, as I said. I'm not doing this because I do not want First Blood in any of these videos. My team can have it, I guess, if they want. Because First Blood makes this incredibly skewed. Like, there's just no point. I understand that this is a kill, but there's no point. I don't want to play or start a game like that. I guess Mundo gets it, that's fine. I don't want the advantage. You might think that is a bit weird, but there is no point in starting the game with 400 gold up for a guide type situation. So yeah, it's going to be the second game of this video. I'm again picking Rammus into like auto attack based stuff. Master Yi, Trendemir, Smolder even. That is ideally what you want to do. The more auto attack stuff they have, the better it is to pick Rammus. Wouldn't really recommend first picking this champion, because you can, like, if they just pick a bunch of AP, it'd be much worse for you. Or just a bunch of stuff that doesn't really auto-attack you very well. Much worse for you. Alright, he started with his book, that's nice, pretty good leash. I will be playing for mostly bot side in this game, because I think the best gank opportunities are going to be there. Especially now that Lulu's flash is down as well, I can at least abuse that factor, you know. Also, I think my Mundo is probably just gonna chill, especially with the kill he just got, so we are fine on that regard. Take E, and make sure to E and then W to extend your E attack speed during the entire W duration, which is quite good. And we were just looking for a full clear here, as per usual. So, yeah. Master Yi should not be able to fight me really at all, so that's good. Deactivate that. Before I taunt this, I want my W back. So, there, and then we taunt and extend the entire duration once again. Our bot lane is pushing in quite far here. Oh, that is very, very bad. Dying there when losing all of that XP from the wave is extremely bad, especially with heal still up. That is brutal. That's gonna be really bad for bot lane. Hopefully I will be able to impact them in a bit, but yeah. I can probably level 3 gank this bot lane in this situation. I will most likely go for it. Level 3 gank here is fine. I need to wait for Jinx to be back at least, but the enemy bot lane is so far up and Lulu is such a free kill with having no flash. We go Lulu. I ghost. I have to go. Even though my Jinx is level 1, I have to go. We have to go for Lulu here. Okay, we're gonna let Smolder live. It's okay. That works for me. Right now, all I really have to do... He just warded like over here or maybe in Tribush or something. I'm just gonna have to walk back here, clear these camps. And then I might be able to return gank afterwards. But we'll see after we see at that point. We knew Lulu had no flash, so it's the best kill to go for. Smolder has potentially more escapes in that situation. So yeah, I just have to go for it. Okay. Very aggressive from Pyke, might work. Depends though, Jinx has no trap yet because Jinx is obviously level 2, missing a large amount of experience. Might be able to gank bot lane here in a second though still. Right, another point in Q. I need to clear these small ones as well and then we see if we can run bot lane. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. Q here. This is really, really bad, actually. I am wasting my time currently. I need to help them shove the wave at this point. If I can. Okay, my Jinx is absolutely griefing. Alright, that's brutal. Taunt to Lulu again. Just focus her down. That's a kill. I can probably get this guy as well. With auto attacks, I have red buff, so... I should be fine here. Just walk with him the entire time. Don't let him get away. Taunt him here. Boom. Dead. Perfect. Wave is shoving into my side, so we're just gonna let everything be. Do not touch it, because if Jinx loses any more right now, it's absolutely horrible. She is already into 2 separate occasions in a really, really bad time. That she is really struggling at the moment, and that needs to be respected for now. Alright, let's see if they're gonna go for this. I am quite strong, even though I'm definitely behind on clearing a little bit, trying to help my bot lane. We can probably get these. Come. Come do it. Please. I beg. Oh, don't die. Oh, this is looking very scary on bot lane. Alright, we're just gonna W and hopefully we can just clear this. We should have very, very good clear speed on these. I'm gonna hold my smite for the last one. Pray my bot lane doesn't die. The reason I'm holding smite for the last one right now is because of the fact that obviously if the enemy jungler shows up, I don't want to just give him one. There we go, perfect. Very good. Jinx is 1 HP once again. Oh, kill on mid lane is good to see though. That's very nice. Is she dead? Oh, 1 HP. Brutal. Just... Yeah, my AD carry is struggling. The second she lost all the XP she lost initially... Oh, Pyke, that's not worth it, buddy. Actually? Shutdown on Lulu? Really? Okay, that might not be too bad then. I was about to say, he's gonna try to kill into the enemy ADC, but I guess for a shutdown on Pyke, it might be decent. The second Jinx lost all that XP off the first wave by dying and like not using heal or not respecting and walking back, she lost pretty much the entire lane instantly, because now she is permanently behind in XP. Level 3 to level 5 right here. Absolutely brutal for my Jinx. Alright, Dragon's cleared. Fair play. Nothing I could do about that. Smolder is worth a shutdown. I am not, obviously not defending this, by the way. Like, there's nothing I could do against the Lux here. I'm just gonna go bot. I'm not gonna go mid, I'm gonna go bot, because this gank should be pretty free. As long as they don't leave now, it's free. Just need to walk all the way around to avoid the most wards possible. I'm gonna have to go for this guy then. But can you please just Go for the target I actually ping you on, Pike. Christ. Okay, whatever. Jinx is probably dead again, eh? Oh, that's brutal. The Smolder has way more escape potential compared to Lulu. I'm just gonna taunt to Lulu and please, please, please do something. There's no way. Okay. Okay. Too optimistic, too optimistic, too optimistic. Yep. My bad, I suppose. That's gonna get very, very interesting. Alright. Interesting. Jinx is walking a bit too far. Scaredy cat mode there. Might be able to actually dive a Trendemir here. My CS situation is looking extremely bad. I'm trying to... like, really do anything. What can I do? I mean, you just walk up and auto attack is one of the things you can definitely do, but traps would help, maybe. But yeah, she is really far behind due to her own stupidity, pretty much, which obviously makes her less valuable in any of these engages. I'm wasting a little bit too much time as well, probably trying to help bot lane, compared to just getting consistent CS. Oh, no, what? Oh, God. Taunt Lulu towards me, and hopefully Karma could just get the kill. You have got to be joking me. Okay, thank you. At least that died. My God, that would have been so sad. Can get these wards here. No, that's even worse. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe actually. And taunt. Smite for the slow. Oh! Wow, that's really good actually. Wow, that's beautiful stuff. That's what we like to see. I need to go do a camp or two. Get my HP back up. I might be able to gank mid here in a second. I'm probably gonna smite this for extra clear speed. This is looking very bad on bot lane. Can I do something about this? I am very low HP though. Okay, yep. Never mind. I'm not doing that then. Yeah. I just need to farm now. I can't, like, on this HP I don't want to go bot lane. I just don't. Pyke does still have ult, yes, but I need more HP than this. The Smolder is hella strong because he has the Spear of Shojin finished. Like, I have to respect that. I obviously really can't contest the Void Grubs here either, because I'm like bot side now. I'm assuming Mastery just takes those, but that's fine. It's gonna have to be accepted as well. I'm gonna do this. I might be able to, like, do this in wait. Okay, Pyke just traded all of his HP, so that's very sad, because if he doesn't trade his HP there, I may have been able to still gank this, but now, because he traded his HP away, I probably won't be able to do this. Okay, let's see if he dives that. What do you mean? Get back here. What the heck? Please, where's your traps, actually? Oh, yes. Okay, lovely. Where did she place her traps? Did she even throw them at all? Like, I'm actually genuinely asking right now, because I'm not sure. I didn't see them. I don't think I saw them. That Smolder, like, escape, like, thing, and he also has cleanse, too. Jesus Christ, okay. Do want to go mid lane here, actually. I don't need to just move. This guy's gonna stick around, right? Surely. That's good enough for me. That's gonna be a kill. She used her Q already, I believe. Good kill. It's good. What we want. That's what we want to see. Oh, come on again. Christ. Alright, let's see if I can maybe do something about this then. Just relax, Spike. Please let me get to you. Nah, he's dead. He's gonna be able to get out very easily. It's just nothing I can do, man. He has tier 2 boots as well. You're so unbelievably fat, it's disgusting. Yeah, lovely. God. So struggling there. Like, I can't reach. Tier 2 boots there. He has that Smolder stupidity dash. Like, there's nothing much I can do. Brutal. Alright, get this at least. Get another health crystal with that, I suppose. Oh my god. Bot lane, bot lane, bot lane. I do want to go bot lane again, honestly, like out of base right now, because this guy is worth 500 gold shutdown. So it should be free, realistically. Gonna use the plant here. Need to close the distance. Hopefully this will be good enough. Alright, well, that's one kill, I guess. We have to do Dragon right now because he is top lane. Mundo should be okay, I think. Yes, beautiful stuff, Mundo. I like you for that one. It is absolutely wonderful to see that your top laner is doing well in a game like this. I'm also gonna skill incredibly well, obviously, against their team. So that's gonna be very beautiful regardless. Alright, nice. One more camp is a level up. I want to get that before I go for this. The level up is quite good. I don't know if we can do this, man. Like, we are gonna have to focus that guy if we want to do this at all. Probably. I'm gonna have to taunt this guy because now Lulu can't get CC'd. Yeah, this is brutal. Can I get this? Can Karma get it at least? The Pyke instantly focused Lulu. I have no choice. Like, I have to focus Lulu. I didn't want to. I wanted to focus Smolder together. Because Lulu walked away from him. But, you know, it's just not possible. I can do this. CC him. Taunt him on the turret, perhaps, even. You are joking me. That worked. My W wasn't back up in time. My god, you are so lucky. Oh, you're so lucky. Alright, I'm gonna have to get steel caps here. God, what is this game? What is this game, man? Just kill him, please. You missed your stun! Oh, come on, please. Nah, he's not gonna get it because he missed his stun now, is he? Oh! Okay, he got it. Sadly, after he stole my blue buff, but, you know. I guess that is fine. Dude, Smolder does so much damage. Look at this guy. 9 kills. Dear God. And spicy one. I mean, at least Mundo is strong. My CS is definitely lacking because I am absolutely helping, like, helping my bot lane more than usually necessary. However, I don't really have a choice now, do I? With a Jinx like this, it has to be done. If we can get the Smolder kill one time, that would be literally over. I think that would be GG. There's 1,000 gold shutdown, and hopefully that goes to, like, anyone but Jinx. You know, we will be looking good. If that is the case. I'm also, like, slowly getting up there. Most of their damage will be physical damage, so I'm just gonna stack armor. If I need any type of extra magic resist, I can go for the magic resist Sunfire, but I don't, so I'm just gonna go for the physical damage Sunfire. And just stack armor this game. Absolutely. The last item I want to build, though, is... I don't want to build Frozen Heart, because it's actually worse for Rammus. You don't want to slow their attack speed. That is absolutely not what you want to... I should actually go mid lane here. This is very, very good to go mid for. Just a little bit of patience here. Use the ghost. This is a free kill if I've ever seen one. That's the shutdown of my dreams right there. Walk past this. The cleanse? You should still die. Tell me you die. Thank you for the 1,000 gold shutdown. Perfect. That's why we have Rammus ult, though. We can chase stuff like that. That's beautiful. That is absolutely good. 1,000 gold. Beautiful stuff. Alright, that's getting me somewhere, you know? Getting the shutdown on Smolder like that is huge. He also cleansed as well. Perfect. Get the red buff, Pyke. Hello? Just take the red buff, like, please. What? Alright. Because Jinx is not gonna, like, have any use out of it. He could have used it. Alright, interesting. Let's go now. Fair enough. 1,000 gold shutdown, though. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Let's see if the enemy, whoever this was, Lux walks up here or something. Doesn't. I'm just gonna reset because I can buy a Sunfire right now. Beautiful performance here, Mundo. Love to see it. Thank you, mate. You are super, super helpful right here in making this game possible. You're gonna have to be really, really careful. Please get the plant out of there. Ah, he's so dead. That's a bit too far of an overextension there, for sure. Mundo, can you come, Drake, please? As long as he helps with Dragon, it should be free. If we can get this Dragon, that's mostly what I want right now. Okay, nice. He's coming to Dragon. Perfect stuff. My positioning for my team is not particularly amazing, but this guy should still be dead, hopefully. I'm gonna just go for it. I can ult that and smite it and get him for sure. Lost a large amount of HP, but hey. Jinx walked mid lane instead. And she's tanking the turret. Okay, lovely. Just, please. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go mid lane here. Taunt him and make him just suicide on me real quick. Please do not go ARAM mid and take the objective. Please, team. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Please. There is no way you're sieging this hard for... Okay, I mean, they got the mid turret, I guess, but my god. This is scary stuff. Like, if I'm getting collapsed on this amount of HP, I could easily die, and that would not be good. I want to really get this dragon while we have the chance. There's my smite upgrade eventually as well. That took a while. Perfect. That's all I was waiting for. This guy's going to die for sure here. There should be nothing Trendemir can do to survive this. It doesn't matter. Jinx dies. It doesn't. That's worth the trade every single day of the week because the Jinx is worth nothing. I needed to wait there for the Travis for him to actually engage on Jinx, because if he sees me, he's obviously not going to go. Mundo is doing absolute work. If he gets a Thorn Mill soon, or like at any point, really, that should be beautiful. Alright. We're getting somewhere, though. Unfortunately, that's a kill, but... With Mundo and me on the front line, it should be pretty free eventually. For me right now, it's just clearing some of my cans, because there's not much going on the map right now. Just getting some of this XP that I've just been missing out on this game is going to be important there as well. Let me hit that, see if the Monster Yi is trying to mess with me. Should be good enough. Alright, Mundo gets him off the crab, not too bad. Need to move up here. We're queuing forward, kill this guy. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, he's just so dead. Actually, he might not die, but... Oh, he got the kill. That's actually so good. Taunt W. Perfect. He should die. Not a problem. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, not too bad. Luckily, Mundo is tanky as hell. That works. That works in our favor. I'm just gonna go mid, I think. Just send it. Ghost as well. Go walk around the minion wave. I messed up. That's okay. I do not want to ult here in case he flashes, because my ult will be valuable to catch him with that. Okay, this should be a good enough ult, because she has nowhere to flash to, so that should be a kill. Like, if she flashes from that specific spot, she's gonna get nowhere, so that's what I waited for with my ult. If she flashes, like, over the wall and I ult here, flashes over here, that'd be awkward, so I don't want to ult then, but I can ult later. I obviously shouldn't have queued into the minion wave. That was a big mistake on my part, but, you know, it happens, I guess. I get red buff for the team, and then we reset here. What a game. Right. I'm just gonna go Jaksho next, I think. Get some magic resist in there. And let's buy another bit of armor. Just need more armor at this point. I'm not exactly sure what I should build here, though, armor-wise, because Frozen Heart's not good on Rammus. I think I'm just gonna go for the random ones, actually. They don't have any... They actually do have some crit. He's both going on hit. I might have to figure something out, then. If they're both going on hit, then the crit's obviously not gonna be very valuable. Crit reduction, but then again... What other armor item can I realistically build, right? Gonna have to move bot lane here because, well, don't want my team to die and me not be around. That'd be bad. Move over as fast as I can. Taunt this guy because he dies much easier. Got my shield. He killed himself on me. That's good. Good flash. I have not much else to do in this scenario, I think. They just hard entered into this guy, sadly. Please, please, please. 1Q, thank you. I am so incredibly low on health. It's ridiculous. Taunt. So he hits me. Perfect. That was a very close one. Well played. Well done by Karma, but yeah. Joksho saved my ass there 100%. This game is something else, man. What can I say? Okay. Let's get this blue buff for the team. We have 23 seconds on this. I think I'm still going to go for the randomants. Even though they're not really going for crits, it's just going to be the best armor item I can currently purchase anyway. It's still going to like reduce damage from incoming attacks anyway, but the critical strike is just not as effective, I suppose. It is what it is. Like into a team like this, I don't want to build Frozen Heart, and it doesn't leave me with many options for great armor items. I guess I can go Deadman's Blade, but then I'd rather have this one still for the rock solid effect anyway. So, you know, reducing attack speed is not worth it, so we're not gonna... Like, it would be good against this team, but on Rammus it's not worth it because of your, like, willingness to take the hits. You want to take the amount of hits, so you don't want to reduce their attack speed. So, Frozen Heart's off the table. Did you just yoink all my small ones for no reason? Interesting. Luckily, I still have the level up of that one, though. We can probably look for a Baron here. With Mundo and me in the front line, it should be super free. I wonder what Mundo is building here. Like, I mean, in his shoes right now, Thornmill is amazing. Like, the reflect damage he can gain from that is ridiculously strong. He might actually need some additional magic resist. He's building, like, very AP heavy. I'm Smolder right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this guy for sure. You can suicidal me real quick with all your attack speed, buddy. No, my team died, really? Just gonna close the distance. Q as well. He's dead here. Go back here, bud. What the heck? Wait! Why did everyone just die? Oh, no way, man. That's not good. We lost that turret. How did everyone just die? I can't leave my team at all, can I? Okay, a lesson learned. Like, I literally cannot leave him alone for a singular second. That would just not be good. I'm gonna have to help this guy go for this, because he is gonna go aggressive, obviously. Taunt W. Kill this guy quickly. He might have the Lux, but I can't chase that type of level of chasing. That's not happening. Yeah, the Mundo and me are literally unkillable. It's just my team cannot take a fight without us. That would be really bad. Taunt this guy. He insta-cleansed, which is respectable. If they hit me, they die, so it doesn't matter. I need to walk back because now my W is off cooldown, so I have to respect that, unfortunately. Please. Just, this is the time to leave. Like, I can't stick around here. This is too much. We can maybe Baron. I want to look for the red buff here as well. Getting that red is quite big. Not letting them have it is very, very helpful. There's good pushing going on here. This is what we like to see. Jinx at least makes herself useful by getting bot turret. Can we get this? And this, I'm a little bit worried about this Baron. Just a smidge, because I need to tank for Mundo because he does more damage to Baron than I do, I believe. Not 100% sure on that fact, actually. Whoever does the most damage to Baron should not tank it, because you get a 50% damage reduction if you're tanking Baron. I feel like it's fine though. Our clear speed is good enough even without Jinx here. As like the 80 carry, quote unquote. This is like a big one here as well. Soul. I don't know if we want to actually commit to doing that, but you know. I think I'm gonna go Randuin's into then one more magic resist item because they're like actually getting some AP in there. On hits also mostly magic damage. So doing that is going to be decent, I think. The best magic damage I would probably go for is just Force of Nature. Because there is a lot of instances of magic damage that are going to go on. So Force of Nature gives me the movement speed as well, so that's all I'll go for. Because on hit, like all of this, like here, magic damage on hit, magic damage on hit. So there are going to be many instances of magic damage. On top of like the Liandry's burn from Smolder. And just Lux damage in general, Lulu damage in general. So all of those things should give enough instances of magic damage for Force of Nature to be incredible. And there's no other armor item I can build anyway, so kind of defeats that purpose as well. Mundo needs to be very careful right now, please. He needs to wait until we actually have pressure, because currently he is trolling. He just died for no reason. He just gave the enemy team the thing until, like, before we actually had any pressure. I'm so dead. It's good though, they nearly killed themselves on me. It was just a bit too much damage to take, sadly. The true damage here is just large and it's brutal to take. As long as Mundo doesn't do this again, because now we most likely lost the dragon, which is really bad. If he can prevent this dragon from dying, that would be huge. If they can't do it, that would be absolutely huge. But Mundo, split pushing is fine. He just cannot split push while we are like not putting pressure on the map at all. Run the dragon as soon as possible. Gonna sprint out of base. Sadly don't have the money for this, but we're not gonna have time to wait. We have to focus on Smolder. If I get the Force of Nature, I mean, it's still true damage, a large amount of true damage, so there is that, but... Master Yi is still dead, so it should be free. I'm gonna Ghost here. I got snared there, that absolutely sucks. Taunt him towards me, so he hits me instead. And that should be good enough, yep. Scary, very, very scary, that champion for me right now, but, you know, I need to get this. Taunt him. He's gonna hit me anyway, probably, but taunt him anyway. It's fine. If I die for that, that's fine. He focuses me. It obviously sucks, but I can't defend myself from it anymore. I was too low on HP due to the damage I took from Smolder that is just over there. But that's completely fine. Like, me dying 1v1 against him and the dragon still being ours is all I really care about. Even though I do give a shutdown, it really doesn't matter. Like, I won the fight there by taunting the Smolder, and he basically just insta-killed himself on me. Which is all I care about there. And then, like, whether I die or not is it doesn't matter. It just straight up doesn't matter. He should use the proc from that on this turret, and he might be able to end the game. I think he might be able to end here. Jinx is completely trolling. Like, she's hitting, like, bot and hip instead of just hitting Nexus, but... Mundo has this. Ah, lovely. Well played, Mundo. Well played, my guy. Brutal game. I can't see the damage on Thornmill anymore. It's very unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, that is it for Rammus. A very spicy game. I hope you guys have enjoyed these games, actually, both of them. So, yeah. If you did, make sure to like button below. Helps me out quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats for game number 1 here, I ended up doing 12.2k damage, which, I mean, honestly is a fine amount. I'm playing a full tank. Rammus' damage generally isn't very high. Getting the kills towards my teammates as well, for the most part, right? Like, I helped them all get their leads, mostly. So, you know, all I care about there doesn't really matter. For me, it's more so about, like, objective damage, which is reasonably high. Yorick has a good amount there as well. But, like, healing done 15.2, damage taken is my most important stat at 25.1, and self-mitigated and another 40k here as well. So this just means I tanked the damage for my team, I made the engages happen for my team, and that is all I care about as a stat. Any damage I can get is decent, but not the main thing I'm looking for. Gold earned had 10.6k. Not very surprised that this guy has a lot of gold. He got, well, split push money from turrets, but also a lot of my camps, obviously. That definitely helped him as well in that regard. But, you know, yeah, fair enough. We have runes. Aftershock dealt 600 damage, 400 mitigated. Font of Life 222, not too much. Conditioning for some extra resistances. Unflinching for the, well, extra resistances as well. Triumph, HP restoration, and tenacity for the CC reduction. Build-wise here, I mean, we're looking at like this. The enemy team is like mostly physical damage, some magic damage in there. So we're going to look at like Jukshow potentially with like maybe a random ones if I need crit reduction or, you know, just general tank items, just build armor. The only item you cannot really build as a tank item on Rammus is Frozen Heart because you do not want to slow their attack speed. So be very careful with that. Apart from that, it's just like the main core is like Thornmail, Sunfire, or the Hollow Radiance. And then just build tank items that fit against the enemy team and you are good. 42nd game here, the very spicy one. My damage done is 24.7k, which is a respectable amount. Like, again, my champion is not really meant to do a tremendous amount of damage to enemy champions, consistently at least. Mundo, very good damage. Karma, very good damage. My Jinx underperformed massively. Like, the damage compared to Pyke is actually sad. It's just, what else can I say? But yeah, this is all good. True damage to champions, that obviously doesn't do anything anymore. Objective damage at 28.3k, which is a decent amount. Rammus is not going to have a lot on that one either. Healing done, 18 or 19k. Damage taken here at 37.7. Mundo had 84k, that's a lot. Self-mitigated for me at 76.8. Mundo also had 88k. Mundo did a really good job, like pushing top lane, winning top lane. He did a great job and was able to push that through a bit more. He has a lot more damage taken than I do, which is interesting. I mean, I guess he did have some int moments, which caused him to take a tremendous amount of damage, but still die for no reason. Like, for example, the one where he pushed up too early and then got like completely engaged on. I think an average Mundo in that scenario will probably tank about 10 to 12k damage. So, you know, that's a lot of damage to tank in a situation like that. That probably skewed his stats a little bit because he did that twice. So, I mean, sure, but I mean, still, you know, my damage taken is respectable. His damage taken is also very respectable. He did a great job. For me, it's more so about like effective damage taken as well, because like I want to obviously go in, not like over tank damage, because I don't really have the best backup with no AD carry. So for me, just going in and like taking just enough damage with a taunt W every time, instead of like consistently always taking damage like Mundo can do, it does make it like a bit less consistent damage taken, if that makes sense. That's good. We have gold earned here at 16.4k, which is the second highest just behind Mundo. Not bad at all. Runes, Aftershock dealt 1300 damage, mitigated 800. Font of Life for 853. Conditioning for additional resistances skills incredibly well with Jukshow and your W as well. Unflinching for the extra resistances as well. Again, scaling well with W and Jukshow. Triumph for the HP restored, and then Tenacity for the CC reduction. But yeah, that's it for Rammus. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.